Hola everyone, my name is Viviana Arellano. Bienvenidos. Me llamo Viviana Arellano. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about financial aid. I wanted to introduce myself. I am the Associate Director in the Financial Aid Office. I work closely with Arrupe College. It's an honor to be your advisor for the next 2 to 4 years. Arrupe is amazing and I think you're gonna love it. So let's just dive in to the program. Well, to my presentation basically that I made for you guys. I'm going to share my screen. So here we go. Hopefully this goes smoothly. There we go. Okay, so today I am going to discuss the different types of financial aid that you probably see in your award letter, the alternative application through the RISE Act, tuition and fees. I'm going to teach you how to look at your financial aid award letter on Locus if you haven't done so yet. We're going to review your to-do list and Inceptia. Inceptia is very important. We're going to talk about verification and other options. So we're going to talk about the I-plan, which is a monthly payment plan. And then we're going to talk about loans. And then I'm going to give you my info so you can reach out to me. So financial aid. Let's start with grants versus loans. So grants are funds that are given to students that are need-based, determined by FAFSA. So you do have to do your FAFSA application to be eligible for grants. And grants are funds that you do not have to pay back. So it's automatically given to you. You do not have to worry about paying that back after graduation. Whereas loans are funds given to you, but you have to pay those funds back to Department of Ed once you graduate. So if you decide to take out either a subsidized or unsubsidized loan, you will be responsible to paying those back to Department of Ed once you graduate, or if you decide to withdraw from the program and not attend school anymore. So for 2021 academic year, so this fall coming, the interest rate is 2.75%. The difference between the subsidized and unsubsidized loan is that the subsidized, the interest rate is being covered by Department of Ed while you're in school. Whereas the unsubsidized, you are responsible for the principal and the interest rate once you graduate. So if you were to take out the unsubsidized loan for $1,000, you'll be in charge for that principal amount of $1,000 plus the interest that collects once that loan disperses until you graduate. So that interest collects for those 2 4 years, whereas the subsidized, you just worry about the principal. The interest doesn't collect on that while you're in school until you graduate, then it picks up interest. Okay, if you need more information, I provided the link below, which is studentaid.gov. Now, there is different financial aid awards that are listed. We have the Pell Grant, also from FAFSA, the Federal SCOG Grant, that is need-based, also from FAFSA. We have the MAP Grant, that is from the state of Illinois, the Federal Work Study, which pays you directly, not your balance. So if you find a job on campus, you could use your Federal Work Study funds that come from the state, and it pays you just like a regular job. And then you can do whatever you want to do with those funds. And then you have your 2 loans, which I usually tell students to stay away from. If you can stay away from loans, stay away from loans. And then there's institutional aid. So for some eligible students, they'll be able to receive some kind of Arrupe scholarship or other associated scholarships from Arrupe. Okay, so the alternative application. So the Retention of Illinois Student and Equity, the RISE Act, allows eligible students that are undocumented or transgender who are disqualified from federal financial aid to apply for state funding. So this is from the state of Illinois. It's the MAP grant. And you do apply for it just like an application similar to FAFSA on ISAC's website. So they opened in January. We're assuming that it's going to open for next year in January as well. You have to provide Loyola as one of your school potentials that you want to go to, and we'll receive that application. Eligible students must meet MAP requirements, so that means you have to be a resident of the state of Illinois And for male students who are 18 to 25 years old, they have to do the selective service compliance. The max amount for the MAP grant is $5,340 for the academic year, which is great. So tuition and fees at Arrupe. Tuition is $6,000 per semester, so $6,000 for fall, $6,000 for spring, and then for summer it's a lot lower, it's $500. So roughly for the whole academic year, it's about $12,500. There is fees associated with that. So in those fees, it's the technology fee, student development fee, and the UPass. So that equals to $540 for the academic year. And students who decide to enroll in summer do get some kind of form of financial aid, either through a scholarship or through a Pell Grant. If you want to take out summer classes, just let me know and I will know exactly what you're eligible for, and I can tell you, and you can decide if you want to proceed with that or not. Okay, so on your Locus account, once you log in to see your financial aid, you'll go to Student Center and then you go to View Financial Aid. On your Student Center, you should be able to also accept and decline awards. If you can't, that just means that there might be something pending on your account. So you look at your to-do list. That's a very important site for financial aid and for other offices too. We will have listed items here if we need you to complete something. So we'll hold financial aid. You can't finalize anything until those items are completed. So for this student, for example, they have verification to complete and dependency appeal to complete as well. So if you are selected for verification, you will be notified through an email through us, through Inceptia, which is our third-party verification site that they review all verification items. And you can also see if you're selected on this account on your Student Center to-do list. Okay, so Inceptia. So Inceptia is our third party, so they collect all items for verification. Verification, I will explain on the next slide, but it's a process by FAFSA where they anonymously select students. On this site, you can turn in all your items, your parents' taxes, you can fill out your tax information as well. You get notified the email that you provided on your FAFSA account. So they should have contacted you for an invite to create an account with them. If you didn't, you can contact me and I can see what email it was sent to. But once that's cleared with them, then they'll let us know. We'll finalize your awards, and then on your student center, on your student center, you should be able to accept and decline and finalize your award letters once this is completed. So verification, like I said, it is a process by FAFSA. So they do select students to complete the verification, and we'll ask for personal items. We'll ask for your parents' tax documents, W-2s, who lives at home, who's going to college, things like that that will help with completing your FAFSA to finalize it, to make sure that all your aid is accurate and finalized to the account. Okay, the I-plan. So if financial aid does not cover you enough, you can get on an I-plan. The I-plan is programmed by the Office of the Bursar. They have a 12-month plan, 11-month, and 10-month, and a 9-month. They also have, this is for the academic year, so this is for the annual year. They also have semester-based plans if you want something smaller, like a 3-month or 4-month. They also have that as well. If you're interested in doing the I-plan, you can do this on your Locus account. They're listed under Campus Finances, and then you'll see the installment plan bar and they'll guide you through filling out the application. Okay, so last but not least, loans. If you feel like your financial aid does not cover you enough and that you need a loan, an alternative loan, or a Parent Plus loan, come talk to me first, because I will guide you the best way I can. I usually tell students to stay away from loans, and I tell parents not to take out the Parent Plus loan. So if you need any kind of assistance, come talk to me first, but you do have the options to take out a Parent Plus loan. And If you need more than that, there's also the alternative loan, which is like Sallie Mae or Wells Fargo. For the Parent Plus loan, you do apply for that on studentaid.gov, and the interest rate for the Parent Plus loan is a 5.3% interest rate. Now, you can contact me on my email. Since we are working remotely, I'm more available on the email than anything else. Normally, when we're back to being on campus, I have an office in McGuire. It's room 140/4, all the way to the back by the admissions office. And you can find me there. I'm always there. Um, or you can make an appointment with me via email as well. That's all from me. Once again, my name is Viviana Arellano. I'm your financial aid counselor for Arrupe College, and you'll be working with me for the next 2, maybe 4 years. Congratulations. Yeah, that's all. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy the rest of the meetings and presentations. Thanks.